Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I have another product here from the electric vehicle charging company EVDance, and this one here is a level 2 portable charging portable charger for Teslas. They do have other options for non-Tesla brands, but this is specifically for Tesla because it's got the Tesla NSCS connector at the end of it. But this is not just a regular portable charger. This is a smart charger. This one has a screen on top of it. You can make changes right on the charger, and then you also have an app that you can use in addition to control this charger. So this gives you more opportunities, makes it more versatile. You can control within your car, you can set within here. But again, this is from EVDance. It's 40 amp, which is more than the 32 amps you get from the Tesla OEM mobile charger. This is like in between the wall connector and the mobile charger, but it's definitely gets you more power than the mobile charger from Tesla. But let's look at this charger here. We'll go through it, how you set it up, what it looks like, what's in it, and then how you get to use it and how well it works. So, like I said, level 2 portable electric vehicle charger for Tesla, 40 amps, gets you max of 9.6 kilowatts. It's got a 25-foot long cable. It's also waterproof up to IP66, so you can mount this outside if you want. This already comes with a NEMA 1450 outlet. Like I said, it's a NSCS connector, and then here is where you can scan. If you want to download the app, you can scan this QR code to do that. And then, as I mentioned, this has a screen on it, right? So the screen tells you a few things. You can connect to this by Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You can see the status, the amperage for what it's charging, the time, the power that it's putting out, the temperature. You can adjust stuff on here. You can have a timer. Of course, you also got the LED indicator that tells you status there. So green if it's charging or it's charged, blue if it's connected or it's just pending, and then red if there's a problem with the vehicle. And so let's just jump into it and look at what else how this is set up. So here you've got your this is your wall mount. It's a nice nifty thing here. So you can mount this on the wall, and that's where you plug your the end of a charger into, right? So that's one option in there that you got. You also have this other mount here. This is where you can use to actually mount the actual charger that goes in here. Put that away. You've got your manual. So this is one here for the charger itself, and then you have one here for the app. So which is nice. It tells you basically how the steps you need to go through to set the charger up on their app. And then for the charger itself, like I said, this has a NEMA 1450 outlet, so it's already been pre-wired. Now, unlike Tesla, where you can switch the outlet between NEMA 1450 or your regular outlet, this one you cannot. And I will tell you the benefit, one of the benefits of that. So their power cables is actually screwed into the charger, so this is not coming off, and that's I think that's very much better, because with the Tesla adapter, what I've had a problem with in the past is because this just keys in and there's nothing, over time the weight of this charger pulls and it causes this connectors to separate, and when you get that, you start getting like errors because the temperature is getting high. This is just not it's not secure compared to this one that's screwed in. Also, if you want to put this side by side and you look at the length of the cables, I mean, this is almost about an extra half longer. This is all you get here. And you should have had before with this too, is when I don't have enough length in here, if you need to like put it on an angle, you don't have enough to work with. With this one, you have so much length, you can literally mount it anyhow you want. So, and then also too, even the thickness of the cable too, like this cables are about twice, the one from EVDance is about twice as thick as one from Tesla. I'm not saying Tesla cable is inferior or anything, it's just to show you, I guess, the quality of the build of this mobile charger. So yeah, that's the charger. It's a touch sensitive buttons over here. You've got options, QR codes on the side here to scan again for the app and to bind your charger, which is basically register your charger with the app. And then you've got this 25-foot long cable here. But what I like about this more is just being able to see in real time how much power is being used, because again, it's on the screen. It's also gonna be on the app, so it's just kind of nice if you like that information, just seeing data and seeing what's going on with your car. We'll talk about the app some more a little bit here, but on that note, let's just get into setting things up and then looking at what the app does. So just dropping in real quick to say I've heard from EVDance, and they are going to be offering a discount code for viewers of this video if you want to order this specific charger. So there's going to be two options here. There's going to be a link and a discount code specifically for this charger, for a promotion that they're having, that gets you 30% off of this specific charger. And then if you want to order any other kind of charger at all, I also have a link that takes you into that page and then the code you can use, and that will get you 20% off any charger. Also, stay and watch this video all the way to the end and see about a giveaway option I'm going to be doing for a portable charger from EVDance. So I've got the charger plugged in to the NEMA 1450, and now you can see on here I also have it plugged into the car. I can see it says it's connected because it is plugged into the car. It's got a 40 amps there. It's pulling 20. It's reading 247 volts. It's not charging, so there's no timer running charging. There's nothing counting on the power it's putting out. And right now the charger is about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. The Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth icon are both red because I have not connected this, and it's blinking blue because it's connected but not charging. But as it is right now, you can charge the car even if you don't have the smart charger online. So just because you don't have it connected to the app or it's online or registered does not mean you cannot use it. You can use it as it is right now. So I'm going to start charging and I'll show you. You get to see what that looks like once the car starts charging. All right, so then you can see now the starter says charging, and you can see the amperage now goes, it starts counting up. It's counting up how much power it's pulling out or putting out, and you start seeing that the timer is going to be going. So you got 10 seconds going. Right now it's putting out about 4 kilowatts to 45 volts. It's 80 degrees Fahrenheit now. It's going to keep going to get to 40 amps. All right, it says 41 amps. That's what this is pulling in here. But your car is not going to be taking in more than it's set to put out. And so right now at that amperage, it's able to put out almost 10 kilowatts. The car right now is taking about 0.1 kilowatts. So you can see, just walking, if you walk into the garage, you can simply just come to this screen and kind of see, okay, what is this thing doing? How long has it been charging? What's the power that's been put out so far? What has the car taken in? The screen on the Tesla stays on for a little bit and then it goes off. So if you want to see that details on your screen, you gotta wake up the car, turn the screen on. But now you can just simply look at this charger here and you can get all that information, the time, everything. So that's the charger by itself. So now let's look at what it looks like if I wanted to get this charger online and get it connected. First thing you're going to need to do is download the EVDance app. I'm going to be doing this on an Android phone over here, but there's a QR code you can scan, or go to App Store. That's the EVDance app over there. And so I'm going to be using that to set up this charger. If you ever get stuck, don't forget you have the manual here. This is the app guide that tells you what you need to do to get the app set up. And so first you download the app, and then from there, once you install it, you have the PIN code here that was going to probably come in handy when you're registering your device. That's your serial number for your device. But first things first is, if you've not set up this before, you're going to have to register. And so when you launch the app, you're going to have this page that says login, but we're not going to be logging in. What you want to do is go to register at the top here, and then on that register, that's where you do the registration step. All right, now that I've done that, what I have now is the option to add a charger. So this is what the app looks like by itself. You got a charging screen, you have your plan where you can set up your schedule, delayed start, delayed stop. You can go to your account, look at your charger. I have nothing here yet. You can look at your charging record. I have nothing here yet. Settings and other things. So first, let's go back here to go add a charger. So I'm going to do add a charger, and then he wants to get the QR code. So again, they made it easy for you. You're gonna have this on the charger itself, but it's also right here on the device. And there you go. I scanned that automatically. It picked up the serial number and the pin, and now it wants to connect via Bluetooth. So I'm gonna hit connect Bluetooth, and then yes, I wanted to find out nearby devices, and then it wants location. You can choose what you want to do. All right, so I brought it back to the charger so you can see when I set up Bluetooth, now you can see that the Bluetooth icon turned green because it is connected via Bluetooth now. Now I'm going to also finish the step of setting up the Wi-Fi, and what you should see should be the Wi-Fi icon also go green. So now, and there you go, now it's green. And then from there, the phone is now prompting me again to finish setup. So maximum current, you can choose which one the maximum current to be. I'm going to keep it at 40. Confirm. I'm going to hit confirm. You probably heard the beep behind there. Confirm. And there we go. Now you get to see the status of the charger. Let's put them side by side. So you can see on the device, it says charging. On the phone, it also says charging. And then if you look at the details, you can see, there we go. The screen here says 41. Down here on the phone also says 41/40. That's it down here. And then the temperature here says 93. On the phone, it says 93.2. So it's, you even get more details in there. The power on the phone says 10.04 or 08 kilowatts is the power. Matches over there. It's been charging for 12 minutes. Matches 12 minutes over there. 246 volts. 246 volts. It's currently right now put out 2.047 kilowatts. Here it's a little bit more rounded up to just 2 kilowatts. So it's very accurate. And so let's see what happens here. If I choose to reduce this charging speed, let's say I want to go down to 32, and then I do 32 here and I say confirm. What you should see, there we go. You can see on the device, on the charger, it drops down. The charger has like a +1 variance on it, but the response is very, very immediate. There's no delay, there's no lag. I'm back up to 40. This should have back up to 40 again, or 41, and there you go. It's done. I can slide here to stop charging, and the light changed to blue down here. If you see that, now it's blue. Now it just says connected. I got notification that's charging stopped. This is just blue. It just says connected. And again, if I slide to start charging, boom, this kicked in, it's green, it says charging, you see it charging over here. So that's that when it comes to this device and the app. I'll talk about some more features of this app and what you can do with it, and then we'll come with conclusions. Just in case you decide, you know what, I don't want to go through the app, I don't want to use the app to do anything, that's why this is a smart charger. You can change stuff from this charger itself. To do that, if you hold down or just press down on that A, you hear a beep, there we go, and you can see the amperage is blinking. And if you tap that, now you can change your options. They go up in increments. It's like 10, 16, 20, 24, 32. So you can't go one at a time, but you can use this to change your amperage, and then you hold that down again, and then boom, it's set. This one here is where you can set your delayed charging, right? So again, I'm gonna hold that down. It starts beeping. Now you can choose, well, how many hours do you want it to be delayed for? So you can basically just however time. So if you plug your car in, but you want to wait for a specific time for it to start charging, again, you don't want to go through the app to set up a time, or you don't have it set on your phone, you can simply just come in here and say, wait, I'm going to plug it in. It's 8 o'clock, delay for 2 hours, start looking at 10 p.m., and boom, that's how you do it. So everything right from this device. You don't have to use the app if you don't want to. The app makes it a lot more convenient. You get a lot more features, but that's how you do it from this device itself directly. All right, so what else can you do on the app? So let's go to plan. So here you can do schedule. So I can choose, just like you can do in your car, you can choose to set up scheduling here of, all right, Monday through Friday, charge at certain times of the day, hit confirm, and then boom, I've got the scheduling there. And I apologize for the lights that I have coming through there. You can simply swipe to turn it. You can delete this. You can swipe to delete it, or you can also toggle it on or off. You can add multiple schedule. Now let's say we want to just do weekend here. So weekend, Sunday and Saturday, do that, and boom, that's there too. And again, simply swipe and you can delete that schedule. Swipe, you can do that schedule. So that's one option you can do there, is do scheduling. And then also delayed start. So this is basically setting up when you want a car to start charging. Yes, there's a schedule here, right? But if you wanted to start a little bit sooner or stop a little bit later, you can set up that stuff for the target charge quantity. Basically, how many kilowatts do you want to put in there? Don't know why anybody want to set this here, but this is really nice that you have the option of being able to set how many kilowatts you want to put into your car. So if I want to charge it up to, just want to add 20 kilowatts for whatever reason, just simply go in here, set that, and boom, this will stop charging once it hits that that limit. And then on your account, again, you have option here of looking at the charger. You can't really do much here, but that just tells you what charger you have set up in there. Charging record, you can look at statistics also too, and it shows you by week, by month, by year, what's going on, the charge. You can also go in and set in like your cost. To set your utility rates, you simply go to your charging screen and then you hit the wheel at the top. Electricity price. So right here is where you can set your electricity rates. So depending on what you want to do, if my average price over here, I believe is 14 cents, I can save that, right? So now it's going to basically set that my electricity price is 14 cents. If you want to set a different time of use rate, you can do that. And this lets you change it to different rates. This is all in Chinese right now, so I can't really tell what this means, but for now, I'll just stick it to average price. While we're on this page, charge mode, you have two options. Plug and charge, which means when you plug the charger in, you can start charging. Anti-theft charging mode means the charger can only be controlled by the app. So that's actually a very genius thing there, where if you have this outside, you can turn on anti-theft mode. That way, if somebody was to come and take your charger off the wall and off your car and run away with it, they can't do anything, because once you said that, it means if I go on that app on the charger and I use any of the buttons on the charger, I can't do anything. The app is what triggers the charging. So that's a good to know. You can also share this with multiple accounts. So if you want other accounts to be able to log in and use the app, you can do that here by sharing your charger. You can do a firmware update. If there's an update, it will show up here. That's a firmware update. You can choose to do that update. And then let's go back real quick to my account again, charging record, statistics, and then cost. So now that I have a rate set in here, now you can see the total cost of my charging. You've got option here for notifications also that tells you basically when charging started, when it stopped. So you can see the history, when it is start, when it is stop, how long did it run for. This will tell you everything. So this is a really, really nicely configured and I would say, well-developed charger. If you're in the market, you need portable charger, definitely check out EVDance. So hopefully that has been helpful again in walking you through this smart charger, its features, walking you through the app. Again, I do highly recommend EVDance. Customer service for them is really top notch. I have not had any negative experience with the customer service. They have chargers for not just Teslas, they have chargers for other brands that you can also explore. If you're also curious about extension cords, they have extension cords for you to extend your charging cable. So for those of you that have your charging set up on the inside, you want to charge outside or whatever, they have options for extension cords that you probably check out. Give them a look, check them out, see what they have. But again, hopefully this has been helpful for you in just making you aware of your options for smart charging and charging at home. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit that button, subscribe, and don't forget to check out EVDance. As I mentioned, I was going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this video of a portable charger, and that's what I have here. So I did a review of this charger. It's on my video on the channel. If you want to watch more about it, you can do that. But this is a portable charger from EVDance. It's a level 2 portable charger, so it's basically similar to like a mobile charger from Tesla. This will go up to 32 amps. And so if you want this charger, like I said, you can watch more about the video and the review of this one here. But for this charger, all you have to do is not. It's very simple. Be subscribed to the channel, leave a comment and let me know basically how this will help you. if you're a new Tesla owner, or if you're just looking to, you never have setup and everything, just let me know how this will help you. And I'll let this run for about a week or two, and then I will pick a random person and I will ship this to you for free. Again, this is a level 2 portable mobile charger from EVDance, and I have a review video linked. You can check it out. And as always, thanks for being here. I will see you next time.